And now our last example, or last type of similar triangle that you could run into, I like to call these bow tie problems. If you look at them like that, they kind of look like a bow tie. You need to break them at the weakest point. And so you would break that, and then you're going to rotate the top triangle around. In other words, my first triangle is going to look like this right here. But the second one, it's got to rotate around. In other words, the top will come down as the bottom. The right-hand side will become the left-hand side, and the left-hand side will become the right-hand side. So you have to switch those around. Easiest way to look at that, as I just said, the right-hand side becomes the left-hand side. Put a 15 there. And the left-hand side has to scooch over to the right side. 4a plus 3. Now as you look at these two triangles, you should be able to set up a proportion. Again, I like looking at those numbers that I can reduce. If I can reduce them, I'm going to go after those. I'm going to say 15 is to 3. Now because I started here, I have to start here as well. As 4a plus 3 is to a minus 1. If I can reduce my number, I will. In this case, I can. So I'm going to call this 5 over 1. I'm dividing top and bottom by 3. 5 is to 1, as 4a plus 3 is to a minus 1. I reduced this. I divided top and bottom by 3, so I went 5 is to 1. And then never, never try to cancel any of your algebraic expressions. As you solve this, I can simply take that up and say 5 times a minus 1. 1 times that is going to be the same thing, so I can say 4a plus 3. And then I solve this. This would be 5a minus 5 equals 4a plus 3. Yay, I'm going to get a good answer here. As I move this 4a over and this 5 over the other direction, I can say 5a take away 4a is equal to 3 plus 5. 5a take away 4a is a simple a. 3 plus 5 is 8. Look at that. Nice answer, and it's positive. That's what you expect. Most of your problems should look like that. If these were real problems, they have to come out positive. And so I can say a equals 8. And then when I look for this side, when I say a minus 1, we can do that in our head. 8 minus 1 is 7. For this side, 4a plus 3, I simply take the 8 times 4, which is 32. 32 plus 3 is 35. And there's your final answers. That's what you expect when you do most of your homework. You should get these nice answers. Negatives are a rarity. It's usually a signal that you did something wrong. In this case, because I threw the packet together, I was kind of rushed for time, there may be mistakes there. You may get negative answers, but that doesn't make any sense. And so you should put a note about that. Hey, my answers are negative, and we can talk about those later.